Hey Clunatics, I'm Clue and welcome to this Q&A video. So way back when, in around December I believe, I asked you guys for questions and you guys provided lots of questions. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fly through this list and give you the answers to those questions. So I have the questions on my phone, so just give me 1 minute. Okay, so I got questions on Instagram and I got some questions on Facebook as well. So I'm going to start with the Instagram ones. So Shadow Chinook asks, what is your favorite cosplay you've done and what's a dream cosplay you'd like to do? Picking my favorite cosplay is like picking my favorite child. So if we have to go on cosplays to date, I guess I'm going to pick the two that I'm loving the most because creatively they did an awful lot for me in cosplay. That would be Ferid and that would be Shinna. Shinna, like prop work and stuff like that, really gave me a chance to explore that, and Ferid gave me a chance to use my new overlocker machine and really get to grips with that. So that was an awful lot of fun, but I really can't pick a favorite cosplay. I love them all like my children. A dream cosplay, there's so many. I've always wanted to do Anjuman from Digimon. That would be just incredible. But if there's anything more than that, I can't think off the top of my head. I love so many different characters that I'd love to eventually cosplay one day. So next question is from Swearing Lunar Cycle. What's your favorite con? My favorite con will and always will be AkumaCon. AkumaCon's my home-based con. It was my very first con I went to, and I've got to do an awful lot of work with AkumaCon, and I love AkumaCon. BearCon, best con. So I want to thank Beta Universium Cosplay for providing a buttload of questions. So from here on out, until I say otherwise, these are all from Beta Universium Cosplay. So let's fly through this list. My anime crush, goddamn, husbando, probably Alucard from Hellsing. He was like one of the first characters I saw when I first watched anime, and I was like, oh my god, vampire, I love him for life. Yeah, he hasn't been pipped from the top just yet, unless I count games, and then it would have to be 707 from Mystic Messenger. So favorite cosplay crew squad? I can't pick. I have so many cosplay friends. Most perverted anime you've ever seen? I'm not going to answer that because I'm not going to admit to watching it. Next question. Did you ever decide not to do some kind of cosplay because of your boyfriend? No. John's always been super supportive of my cosplay and is always there to lend an ear and help and make cosplay props when I am struggling, and it is the week before the con and I am not ready. Your least favorite cosplay you've ever done? Oh, least favorite. I think it has to be Kisei from Kuroko no Basket. I love Kisei. I just don't think the cosplay looks right on me. I'm an advocate for cosplay, whoever and whatever. He really just doesn't suit me is all. Did you ever do cosplay with your boyfriend, even if it was just at home? Yeah, I've actually done Kisei Midorima from Kuroko no Basket. John has been Isaac and the Isaac to my Miria from Bakano, and I'm trying to convince him to do Rock from Black Lagoon for me, because that'd be awesome. So, next question. Is there anything you'd like to say to people who say to cosplayers they are too tall, fat, short, skinny, and all other hate comments they make? Just like, cosplay is for everyone. No matter your size, shape, color, anything. Cosplay is for everyone, and no one can judge how you cosplay, because you got cosplay for you. Just like I cosplay for me. I'm not going to let anybody make my cosplay decisions for me. You cosplay who you want to cosplay, because that's what cosplay is all about. Next question. How do you feel when people call anime cartoons or manga comics? This is just me personally. I used to react negatively towards it, but it's the best way to translate to somebody when you're trying to explain to them what you're into. All you need to explain is not all the anime cartoons are suitable for a younger audience. Some of them are directed and created for an adult audience. What's your most embarrassing cosplay moment? I honestly can't think of my most embarrassing cosplay moment off the top of my head. I can only think of the time I was driving to AkumaCon while dressed as Nagisa, and I was getting some really strange looks through the car window, and I was like, what is going on? Do I have like two heads on me? It literally took me about 10 seconds to remember I was in full costume and wearing this bright yellow wig, and I was like, oh yeah, I might look a little bit strange driving around. But genuinely, I can't think of anything more embarrassing than that. What do you enjoy cosplaying more, boys or girls? I really don't pick cosplays based on the gender. I pick the cosplay based on the characters I like, and when I see attributes in a character that I'd like to be portraying myself. For instance, Bokuto is a very energetic individual, and I really love that about him. And I love to be able to portray that when I cosplay him. Next question. Are you going to still do cosplay when you have children? Like, maybe? We'll see when we get that far. I can imagine just little Clue babies running around doing cosplay. Probably. Cosplay's been so important for me that I don't see myself leaving the hobby anytime soon. It's given me so much, so if I have little humans, I will probably dress them in cosplay and bring them to cons, because why not? If there was a con that went on for 7 days, would you go? If yes, then give us your cosplay list. I don't think I'd ever go to a con for 7 days. That would just be incredibly tiresome. So long, and oh my goodness, I get no sleep. If I was to go, I guess 7 cosplays that I have. I guess I'd bring Bokuto from Haiku, Nishinoya from Haiku, MC, I'm gonna count them since I'm currently working on them, Lance from Voltron, Yuri from Yuri on Ice, 2 more, Ferret from Owari no Seraph, and maybe Shina from Akatsuki no Yona. Although I've promised myself I'd never bring him to another con. That fur is just getting to be way too much to deal with. Most common question you get asked about cosplay costumes. Binding and can I wear a wig if I have long hair? I've experienced both ends of the spectrum. When I started cosplaying, I had incredibly long hair. Longer than I have it now. When I started, I literally had 1 wig and wore it with a wig cap. The con I went to next, I actually had my hair cut up really, really short and was able to wear a wig cap still. I've been on both ends of the spectrum, and you definitely can still wear a wig when you have long hair. So I'm going to move on to the Facebook questions now. There's a little bit of repetition here, so please don't be too hurt if I skip over the question if I've already answered it, okay? Anon James asks, what do you do when you feel downhearted or unenthusiastic about cosplay? What gets you excited about it again? This has actually happened to me a couple of times, and I find that what really gets my energy back is going back and looking through costumes I've done before and looking at them and being like, wow, I did this work and it was so hard and it looks so amazing. Or if I go and I look at some of my favorite cosplayers and their work and their progress. Oh, cosplay music videos and cosplay work videos for other cosplayers, incredibly inspiring. It always gives me a real drive. If it comes down to one show that really helped me get past things like that, I find that Haiku is just so good for really giving you that drive again and pumping you back up. I've gone back and rewatched Haiku far more than I care to admit. Love Haiku. Christianella on Facebook asks, when did you start cosplaying and what inspires and motivates you to cosplay? I kind of covered what inspires me and motivates me in the last question. So when did I start cosplaying? I started cosplaying at the very first AkumaCon. I had convinced myself that to go along to a con, I had to be in cosplay. So I dug out my wardrobe and I found this simple black dress, black heels. At the time I had very blonde hair, like I have right now. And I did some simple pigtails and I was Misa Amane. And I got identified as Misa Amane, and there was other Death Note cosplayers, and it was just so cool. I felt really, really happy. It was the first time I'd experienced cosplay, and it was my very first con, and it just swallowed me whole. The hobby swallowed me whole then and there, and I started planning my next cosplay. It was nearly a year before I got to do it, but getting swallowed into the cosplay hobby like that, so wholly. I'd never been as so invested in a hobby before, and that was just so cool. This community's done so much for me, and I thank you, cosplay community. I thank you. So guys, that has been my Q&A. I hope I answered all your questions as much as you wanted. If you have any additional questions, please ask in the comments below. You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter under the CosClue handle if you've ever any questions. So till next video guys, I will see you later. Bye!